I'm a big fan of the internet. I think it has many great uses to it, helps a lot of people on a daily basis. But I feel like we've kind of reached a tipping point where the internet has become more of a hindrance to overall development and usefulness, and it's creating more problems. Now, I've always said the biggest problem with the internet and YouTube is comment sections should have never been invented. Why is that? Why do I say that? Because everyone feels like with access to the internet and how it's so easily accessible that everyone wants to hear their opinion, and their opinion is needed. No, it is not. You need to provide value if you are going to give your opinion. So I decided I'm not going to let the idiots get away with it anymore. Anytime I receive a stupid comment that I feel like I can turn into a video, I will. Starting off with this one. In this video, I am talking about sandbags, and I did some get-ups with a heavy medicine ball. I did some loading sandbags to my shoulder, and the caption reads, "Sandbags give you FU strength." This person, and I will not read their name because they don't deserve any more publicity than they already have, says, "Time under tension. This is just simulating what it's like to move as a very heavy person. Are fat people very strong too? Rolling around with a big bag of sand is not an exercise, and if you think it is, you are mistaken." So let's go with point number one. This is nothing alike with moving around as a very heavy person. Why? Because the weight or excess weight is all located in one central area. Show me a fat person that literally has 200 pounds of body weight, excess body weight in front of their body, and then everywhere else looks fine. Everywhere else has no excess body weight. Show me the footage, baby. It don't exist. Okay, end of story. Are fat people very strong? Actually, you know what's funny? I would say there's a lot of overweight people that are actually pretty strong because of carrying excess weight. Now, do I suggest you get really fat to become strong? No. Okay, leave that back to the geared powerlifters of like the early 2000s. I don't suggest that, not even a little bit. But to say fat people are not strong is wrong. Now, can they do push-ups? Probably not. But just walking around with all that excess body weight, yeah, your skeleton, your joints are fucked, but you can actually withstand a lot of weight. Now, for the next point and the final point and the main point of this video, what did this idiot say? Oh, to say that sandbag exercises are not an exercise because they lack time under tension is the weirdest thing. If anything, sandbag exercises have more time under tension than any traditional exercise. If you've carried any sandbag that's of any difficulty, of moderate or even heavyweight, even lightweight, to be honest, it has high time under tension in your arms, in your upper back, in your forearms, in your core, in your lats, even in your hips to a certain degree, because you cannot hold this thing without having time under tension in any of your muscles. There's just no way. There's no way. I do one pass of a sandbag in my basement and already I feel the muscles get lit up. The muscles get lit up. It's just impossible to move with sandbags and not have high time under tension. I don't understand how stupid some people can be. It just makes no sense to me. And then it doesn't make me feel better because already I know this person's an idiot. I know they're wrong and I'm right in this scenario. But then someone else said, and let's see if I could quickly find his comment, but he even said to me that sandbags are great. I'm not sure what the other dude's problem is. Let's see what he said. A 200-pound bag of sand, being able to move it like that stimulates a lot of muscles in different ways to conventional training. Good shit, man. I usually do unconventional stuff with heavy blocks and stuff in the garden. Don't know what that other dude is hating on. And then I respond with, that comment was so dumb, I'm literally making a video on it. And I'm glad I remembered that comment because talking about moving heavy blocks, gardening, sandbags are real world strength. Sandbags, if you could pick up an awkward as hell 200-pound sandbag, how much do you think you're going to be able to deadlift? when the weights are nice, evenly distributed. The bar, the 29mm bar, it fits nice and easy in your hands. You can use straps as you wish. How much easier do you think it is to be able to pick up that compared to an awkward as hell sandbag with sand moving all around? It's you got to wrap your whole body around, you got to squeeze your chest. Doing unconventional training, and it doesn't have to be a primary, but doing some form of unconventional training makes conventional training a lot easier, in my opinion. Because you're removing the awkwardness, you're removing the instability. But I've already done a video on Sandbag. Just type in Sandbag on my channel, you'll find it. But this video is more about the stupidity and people thinking their opinions are right just because they convince themselves in their head, oh, I'm right. Everyone must know it. The problem with this is, this dates back to the early fitness days with like bodybuilding.com forums and just forums in general. There were problems back then. There's going to be problems in the future, just like there are problems now. You just got to learn to avoid the idiots. If you like this video, have a great day. I'm about to film another one about a stupid comment. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, have yourself a great day.